What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the BamCast podcast. The BamCast, as always, is the home of the anti-PC. Shout out to Boom Drop Physics for the intro song, Prismatic Verse for the intro sequence. Check out YouTubebright.com, promo code BAM10, 10% off anything you guys have ordered. Welcome back to the par. Here with me, as always, is the faithful co-host, Bobby B.
Don't know what to.
And we are in a different setup, if you can't tell. We are podding from Bob's house. Tomorrow is
BamCast on the road.
BamCast mobile. Tomorrow is Mother's Day, and Bob has his two grandmas, and the lovely lady he made a ma to celebrate with. So we are podding on a Saturday because Bob busy
Tomorrow's
tomorrow.
a busy day.
Bob busy for it tomorrow. So welcome back to the par, guys. Welcome to Bob's crib.
Like you said it a while ago, I'm tired now.
If we
MTV
sound,
Cribs, welcome to my house.
if we sound a little different, it's because I really and truly could not be bothered to lug around the big bag of all the mics and stuff today. So I brought these lapel mics because I really wanted to test them out. So let's see how this works out. Know what I'm saying?
There are mics that you wear on your lapel.
Welcome to MTV Bob's house, Bob's cribs. Whoa! Let's walk you through. No, we're not doing all of that.
Yeah, who came up with that concept? You
Oh,
know?
cribs?
Let's just show off celebrities' houses. Like they had this show back in the day.
People fucked with it.
Hosted by a nigga called Robin Leach, which is bad enough. Lifestyles of Rich and Famous.
Yo, stick up in Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. Since you said his name, bad enough. Can you please tell the people about the most unfortunate named man?
So there's this picture I saw on the internet about this doctor in Indonesia, genuine real guy. You can look him up.
Real human being by.
His name is Dr. Dicky Bodyman. And I would just, I shared the picture with the group and I said to them, yo,
Him couldn't make it through
this
Jamaica
nigga could not
customs.
make it through immigrations at all. Like, no time. Like, as the officer look at the name on the passport and say, yo, this not real, go back through. Go back where you come from, G.
But
This not real.
imagine the man them have to say it over the PSA, dog. Like
The PA.
PA, sorry, I said PSA. Paging, doctor. Yo, this you? Why? You'd hear somebody say why in the room, you know. And then they would have said, Dr. Buddyman. And if it's Jamaica, I know,
Everybody's looking to
brother,
see
even
who
if
won.
man I listen to them music, the music will pause at the perfect time for go.
Excuse me?
The why meter will turn up.
Dr. Bodyman?
Dr. Buddyman.
Not just, he's not just a layman at it, you know.
Yo.
This is an educated, like top level man. Dr. Dicky Bodyman.
Can you please send me the picture? Again, I'm going to
Yo,
I'm going to put it on
I
screen.
googled it because I like, yo, this not real. This not real.
Yeah, somebody photoshopped that. There's a real guy.
Real guy in Indonesia.
So this isn't, he didn't come up with that name. So this is a family name.
Works for the government.
So there's a
I'm pretty sure it's
family.
not pronounced
Of course.
Bodyman.
Of course.
It's probably like Bootyman or Bootyman
But we're gonna call it Buddyman.
because it helps with the joke. Yeah.
Brother, so there's a whole family of Buddyman walking around. Wow. Think about that for a second, guys.
Do you call them, when a bunch of them gather together, are they the Bodymen?
I could. Yo, alright, you have that obviously is pronounced differently over there because if you went to school here, there are children like me, and we aren't nice kids. I mean, we're lovely kids, but kids are mean. And if you come to school and your name is Bodyman,
Remember that youth named Clock? That you talk about?
oh yeah,
Got one arm shorter than the other.
yeah, you wouldn't have to make up a nickname for him.
Like,
His name
no,
is his nickname.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if we making up shit, you come and give us a nickname already. That
You born with the nickname built in.
It's over, man. Like,
Oh my gosh.
your first day of school, it will be your last. You have to be homeschooled.
God forbid you go to an all boys school. When the man them done, brother, the man them made fun of this one dude whose name's Nimrel, because his name was Nimrel.
Well, I mean,
Nimrel.
Who names the kid Nimrel, dog?
Body man?
One, it's not. He's from Indonesia, so they. I don't even know what the fuck they speak.
Jamaicans mispronounce Smith.
Simit.
Oh, you think they think them care where your name come from? Them, the man them going to say body.
It's a
Fancy man. And that's it. Jamaicans mispronounce names like Smith, Thompson. What do you think they're going to do with an exotic name? Like Kirsten, like our friend Kirsten, she used to always say that Kristen and Kirsten, it's just to shift the letters around. But nobody apart from like who she would tell and her friends would call her Kirsten. It was just Kristen. Because the man them said the K and them said the EN and just bam.
Kristen.
You think them going like peace out body man?
Dog, I'm just saying he's lucky. He's on the whole other side of the world.
Yeah.
Could not live a normal life out here, brother.
He must meet a Jamaican, Jamaicans are everywhere. They're like ants.
Ants.
They're like Jamaicans are
No,
everywhere.
that just reminds me of the Christine comment.
So yeah, guys, right?
That's
Complete
fucking hilarious.
bro conversation, right? But we're having this earlier, and we're just from anecdotal evidence, just based on our very limited life. It seems to be, and this is where I wrote too, that bigger women are more. This is home of the anti-PC. Why am I icing this up? Bigger women, like you gotta be more gentle with them. Whereas like petite women, you can't bang them hard enough. And then that reminded us of a comment made by our friend Christine, been on the show. Shout out to Steen. Cause Steen agrees with that sentiment essentially. Like, you see me? And then I was saying, but yo, Steen, you're so small, like blah blah blah. Steen say, yo, you know how no matter how high an ant fall from, it can't hurt itself. Basically, it's the same principle she said. She said it's the same principle for petite women. No matter how hard you go, you can't hurt them.
I think what gets me the most is I'm mad.
Because it's true.
Not even that part, is like I never really consider the fact that no matter how high you drop an ant,
it can't hurt itself.
You can't hurt them.
Terminal velocity will not be reached.
That's fucking crazy.
It's too light. Yeah, terminal velocity will not be reached. The breeze will kick that bitch off. No matter how high you drop an ant from, the ant will be fine. And Christine's the ant.
Dog. It's just
that was one of her best lines she ever said in the group, dog. Christine has dropped some fire, but that one there, Christine, S-class line. S-class line.
Like a fucking ant.
And it's true. We could use our little anecdotal evidence or whatever. I prefer petite women, and I have also been around the block, but I can honestly say that it's like the video of this old Rasta Jamaica man, brother, and the man they look distraught, like him they look tired, like him they give up, and the man was saying to him, bridging them that dog, say, woman and pum pum is a wicked thing. You could have fuck all night long till your back done. Morning come, you can get up. See me here? No matter what you do, you can't win. The man looks so defeated.
What name? Border Cap did say you put on you do your best work. The hardest work.
Hardest work of your life.
2 hours go sleep. And before you wake up, breakfast cook and the house tidy.
you do the hardest work. You say you mash her up and you wake up and look over and see her in the bed. Brother, she get up, gone. What are you talking
house
about?
Tidy and breakfast
house
cook.
Tidy, life is good.
It's like, yo,
dog,
what the fuck?
The sooner
it's
you
at the
realize
point where it's like you're fucking through the bed. Like it's vectors. It's vectors. You know the beginning and the end of the line, and it just happens to pass through the bed. You're just doing your best to complete that line.
Yes, sir.
That's when you're in that. That's the term, kids. It's a fugue state. FUGUE. Look it up. You just you have on your blinkers.
You focus.
You have on your Dom Toretto in the tunnel. Yeah.
Find that extra gear.
Family. The seventh gear is always family.
What's it? But actually, why I keep doing this? The man, the gear stick just goes
straight.
So. And then them don't even come.
Say I need more speed. Family.
It's already all the way back. More back.
Yeah. And so it gone back all the way or forward. Fuck it. What's about us gearing down in the real world? Not here.
But it's true, brother. Like, alright.
And hit me, son of a bitch.
This is a conversation.
This is why your people must suffer. Just because we call the name don't mean you must come up here.
This is a conversation that was being had on Twitter Spaces about 2 or so nights ago, where like, how long in terms of sex duration is the right amount or too long? And I'm gonna be real honest with you.
20 minutes.
Hold on, I'm gonna be real honest with you. Like,
golden spot.
My girlfriend, and you know, like you, as we say, you're trying to use vectors. Now I'm saying you're trying to get it all 35-40 minutes, like including foreplay.
Okay.
Including foreplay. A quickie, a quickie. Listen,
a quickie. God go with you.
God go with you, man. Because a quickie could be anywhere from 10 seconds to 5 minutes.
If you say to me,
be quick. I'll be quick.
No worries.
Don't be mad.
No
not
worries.
But like, yeah, 35-40 including foreplay for you.
Not always there when you call, you know, but I'm
perfectly
always
fine.
on time.
You see, I remember when I was younger, this is before I started having sex. Like, you know, you're young and you're thinking like, when you hear people say, I want to fuck all night long, like, I at least legitimately thought they meant like,
all night?
Like, fucking all night long. And I remember one of the first times I had like sex, like I didn't know what I was doing, and I was trying to, you know, yeah, man, I still, man, I go for long. I did, but it was awful. I don't need, in the words of the group, the deacon of the group, I don't need for day now hold so long, bad man. It don't take so long to get the job done for either one or no.
No, only one person in the group speaks in that cadence.
Fam. Not talking about the Twitter Spaces group, because she was like sometime she said she like a good 15-20 including foreplay, but it coming like man just want to dance on the front all night long. I mean, I laugh because
we're making the most of the opportunity.
Yo, can I tell you? That's where
that's why we need to reclaim the power.
That's where rounds come from, you know. Like, yeah, I know women love rounds, men love rounds too, but you know the core is a core reason we love it. We love it differently. Women, it's sexual gratification, and them can go rounds.
Yeah.
I don't know how long until this woman gets sick of my shit.
I'm gonna keep with her as much as I can.
I'm gonna keep fucking as much as I can, because I don't know how long till she gets tired of my shit, and then I can't be here anymore. So I'm gonna just make as much use it as possible.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be dropping those gems, but that's a real thing. That's a real thing. I don't know how long.
No lies found.
Because I don't know. Like one day I get like I just happen to just said the wrong thing, and it's like boom. Now she vexed with me, and now I don't know, and then just immediately
the link just cut.
Immediately shop lock, right, and like yeah, we're outnumbered 4-1 man to woman, so there's always more women out there. But I am here right now.
4-1?
Yeah.
Globally?
But I am the global average is 4-1. But I am here right now, and I'm trying to make the most of this situation.
This is completely insensitive, and please don't take me at face value. And man, don't tell fuck, man.
Fix your mic. Say that again.
No, the mic. Turn down. The mic.
Yeah.
If you hear that, hear that. If you don't hear that, you never hear it.
Because dudes like there's some dudes that like dudes, Bob, and I'm thankful for those dudes, because you just raised the number average for me.
On a rational level, I understand that some people are just biologically wired that way. Fine. I'm sorry, my limited consciousness cannot process it, because man to me is just disgusting. Like, I have friends, I love my friends, my brethren them, my dog them. I don't want to kiss my bros.
Yeah, what?
I don't want to fuck my bros.
No, sir.
Like, and I just assume like every man, I view them through that lens.
That
you could be my bro.
The same way.
I'm just like, nah, I don't want to fuck my bro. And even then, I don't want to fuck a man, like, overall, because
You're not sexually
you're
attracted to
nasty.
dudes.
I know you don't wipe your bottom.
I'm pretty sure gay dudes are clean. Like, way cleaner than straight dudes. Straight dudes are gross.
Dog, the day,
I, as a straight dude, can tell you I'm gross.
the evening that Martin pointed out to me.
Yo, can I tell you, hold on, before I say this, can I tell you, right? Like, we were just sitting down at a party, and we're at the couch at the party, and I had a drink in my hand, and I don't know what about and the person just walks by, and I don't know what,
Like, yo.
out of the blue, you know. I did nothing. Bob wasn't even talking
those
to me.
tweets are they're like, yo, like me, and it's just cold on nothing, and then everybody else, and they're doing shit.
That's exactly. Bob wasn't even
That
talking to me.
nigga was just walking by.
Bob wasn't even talking to me, bad man. Like, Bob was on him phone. I had a drink in my hand and I was sipping, and I was just like looking at people watching. And it's like he walked by, and everything perfectly lined up.
All the planets.
Because he's a very skinny youth. And everything perfectly lined up, and I went, huh, bottoms can't really eat food, can they?
No, it's one of those like life-changing revelations. Like it allows you to see so many things in life you never
it makes
saw
sense.
before.
They're always super skinny because the pipes have to clean. Yo! And like I just look, I said it, I said it to myself.
Dog, somebody
and I look
working
at
in
Bob.
that department of his brain just went, yo, flick that switch. We never tried that one before. I said, boop, and say, yo.
And I look at my camera and I just look over at Bob and I go, yo. And I say it to him. He ever realized bottoms are really skinny because I guess they can't eat.
And I just turned around and I looked straight at the guy. Martin never said a thing to me. And I
didn't say who it was. I didn't say who it was.
I go, Bumbleclaw. I was like, yo, wow. Wow. That shit was cray.
My light bulb went off and I told Bob, and Bob immediately just goes, and then ever since then, I've been just like looking for people to like disprove my theory.
You can't.
Hasn't happened yet. Has the pipes got to keep clean, so you got to have a healthy diet. So you have to be like attractive and thing, like, you know, because a lot of the top designers are gay men, and for whatever reason they like just that image of like people looking like wires. So I guess that's a overall attractive sense.
The pipes just have to be clean. You have to be ready for anything. Get that bussy open.
Don't ever say bussy again. Don't ever say bussy again. I did hear somebody like unironically say bussy one time.
Unironically? No, I don't think I could deal with that.
Yeah, man, I did hear somebody unironically one time like, where the fuck was I? I don't remember.
I don't think I could deal with unironically.
I don't remember, man. But I remember I just heard the person said to the other person, it's two man, girl, I'm gonna drop the bussy upon him, you see? And I remember I just went, people really said that out loud. Like, I thought it was a joke.
Two man, I say, and then the girl, I'm gonna drop the bussy upon him.
Girl, when we drop the bussy upon him? I didn't hear the rest of the sentence because, like, you know when you hear something...
Your ears full up?
No, you know when you hear something, your eyes fly open and nothing else follows after that because your brain going, I just heard that for true.
Your ears full up like a shame old lady.
Nah, dog. Alright, yo, hold on. Since we're in wild topics, there was a young woman who was
Yeah, hold on. Before you get there, can I just say, like, we're talking about these things, and I keep having to think to myself, should we like preface this and be like, yo, we're not mean. We're just talking about these things, and I hate that.
That you have to preface that.
Yeah,
We've done 140. This will be the 143rd episode. If we have to preface currently that, you know, we're not being mean or we're not being bigoted or we're just two dudes.
We're literally just making
observations.
observations.
Yeah, we're just two dudes just like goofing off and chatting. I don't know how to help you guys, man.
No, I'm just saying that's crazy.
All right, let's just throw the discllaimer out.
People
We're just goofing around.
People looking to be mad. No, fuck you in the disclaimer, man. I'm just saying, man. Like,
recreational outrages, I think people go out of them way to be mad, and it's
I'm
not.
just
And
like,
then
yo,
Karim busting an episode tomorrow, and it's like a brown cancel culture topics, and it's not even like
Did
Them-
the child escape?
I don't think so. It's not even like them being mad with a goal to accomplish anything. They're being mad to get you cancelled and move on to the other. Like it's literally like that's their
Them
sport.
hunting people.
That's their sport. So if you're gonna go off on that, go off on that, whatever. Anyway, there's this young woman, right? Her dilemma is she's in a throuple, but it's not the standard type of throuple that we think about, where it's a dude and two chicks. It's her and two men. She wants to get DP'd. For those of you who don't know what DP means, look it up on Urban Dictionary.
Nah, Google it on a public computer.
She wants to get DP'd, but only one gentleman is willing to play in the stink. And so the suggestion made was, so then just put the one who like the back wrong back and put the one who like the front wrong front. And then someone else made the comment, are they aware how close their dicks are gonna be? And then I thought about it for a second, and it's a very thin membrane between the shitter and the dooder. So they're gonna be like, they're gonna be like, I know male porn stars are like better than me, because I couldn't do that.
Yeah, once balls touch is gay. That's like a rule. It's on the internet. You can look that up. Google that. It's a rule on the internet. If balls touch, it's gay. And if you are deep in a chick, your balls going to touch the other guy.
Oh God, I didn't even think of that.
And it gay.
Oh, balls hang down and the earballs are there, and then like both of you are going towards. You know what's like one step worse than that? The man them that they're like,
2 in 1 hole.
bro.
Like half your dick is touching the vagina, you know, but the other half of your dick is touching a dick. So like,
Is that gay?
I mean, your balls must be touching as well. At the very least, your balls are touching dick, and that kind of gay. Cause if it's not your dick, it's touching.
All right, this is gonna sound mad like dumb, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. That's a real thing they do in porn. I've only ever seen it on, like, you know, when you go to the porn site and you have the
What, multiple wieners in one hole?
yeah, you know, you go to the porn site and you have like the ads. I've seen it in the ads, but I've never like seen a vid.
I've seen up to 3 in the shitter.
3 penises.
Peni.
3.
Yeah, say it. I saw the word form on your lip.
Yeah.
Cocky.
In a one.
Yeah.
Wow. Remember the last episode of the Boy Things podcast, you guys should go check that out, was with a male porn star. His name's Squirt King. You can find his stuff on Pornhub if you'd like. He told a story where he fisted a woman to his elbow. When he said it, because I'm behind the camera, Kareem and him interviewed. You see, I did exactly that. I stretched out my arm. And I went, dog. Holy hell. Yo, like, could you date a porn star?
Nope. Too jealous.
Man.
And that's really it. I don't have a problem with porn stars. I don't have a problem with the sex industry. I couldn't date a porn star because I'd be too jealous.
You know what my number one fear is?
What?
When you come home from a long day of work, your feet hurting you. When she come home from a long day of work,
The whole hurting.
it's hurting her. There's this dude, a story on Rogan where his friend was dating a porn star, and he was fine with like everything. Like he saw her scenes, he's been to work with her. He was fine with everything until one day she got her contract, and she was going through the contract with him, and he was like, "Hey honey, what's the airtight?" And she goes, "Oh, 1 in every hole." And he broke up with her that night. The man says that is the line that him couldn't pass. He was okay with like gang bangs and gang blows and all of that.
What, not that airtight?
The airtight, mash up in the world. I'm way too jealous to be with a porn star. Like, hell, no, I was gonna say I couldn't be with a model, but that's not true. I could definitely be with a model. That's fine. I'm way too jealous to be with a porn star because, yeah, I know it's just a job and whatever, but no.
Jealous, bad.
No, like I know you could have told me it's just a job from now till you bleed in the face, and it very well could be, but
And like, I know it's performance art, but like, the
Fam.
child did escape. I know
yeah,
it's performance art, but yeah, I won't be able.
I know I'm not making you sound how you're performing to sound, and I also know that to be a porn star you have to have like an above average member. I'm pretty comfortable. But I know I don't have the baseball bat walking around.
You know, mega afraid, mega shame. Like how I gonna live up to that? I got to buy one of them fake penises you put over your penis.
No, I've never understood that.
A sleeve.
I've seen them, but I never got them.
I think it's a domination thing.
That just
Like you're fucking me, but it's not your dick you fucking me with. Femdom.
You know, I know. Yeah, femdom. But I was about to say, like on the topic of femdom, I was watching Euphoria the other day, and one of the girls in Euphoria is a show on HBO with Zendaya. Is this one of the girls though? She got into dominatrix shit, and the first dude she got into it with, he had like a micropede, and he got off on her like
insulting him,
degrading him, and like going
It's called
You're Broken.
Small dick humiliation. It's a thing I've been across the internet, kids. Sorry. There are many things I wish I could unlearn.
Do you know why that happens?
What? Because they're broken.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought you were gonna come with like,
oh no.
Google says this happens and that happens, and it's because of this and that.
Oh no, you're broken. You're fucking broken. You are sexually excited by someone degrading you.
Yeah, is it a lack of self-respect kind of thing?
But then boom blast, pretty this. Someone could say the same of BDSM.
So what part of BDSM?
Allowing someone to fuck you up.
Oh, you mean me and like in a beach punch way?
Well, yeah, there you go.
That shit's just hot. But I mean, alright, cool. But I do have self-destructive tendencies.
So it's because you're broken.
But we know that.
So then BDSM is also because you're broken.
No, I don't agree.
To some degree, yeah. But some parts of it could be.
Some parts of it could be, I could say. Alright. Things like...
But some people view it as what? This release, this trust in your partner.
Very well. Just don't get me wrong. When we say you're broken, it's not like, oh, you're broken, you fuck up, you need to do whatever. It's
one of your screws.
Yeah, it's just like, yo, in the circuit board of your brain, that screw, it kind of loose. But whatever, knock yourself out. As long as you're not hurting anybody. But it is very weird. But let me tell you the one where I will unapologetically look at you in your face and look at my camera and tell you, say, yo, you're weird, dog. Scat play. I could even pass, like golden showers could even be looked past. Scat play is weird. And if you're the one doing it, you're weird because that's some weird ass power stuff you're going off on, like degradation shit. And if you're the one that gets off on receiving it, what was your childhood like? I want to know. That dude doing on people, bro? The doo-doo?
I can't even get
the smell alone.
Bro, I can't even get to the piss part, much less the shit part, man.
I can move past the piss part. Mm-hmm. I wholeheartedly can.
Nope, sorry.
I don't want it done to me, and I'm not going to do it to someone, but I can move past the piss part.
I can understand people doing it, can't move past it. So I can't even get to the shitting.
Alright, so let's just ignore the piss part. We're on the shitting.
No, man. We all saw 2 girls, 1 cup.
At lunchtime, too.
Things we wish we could unsee.
At lunchtime, so I was eating a cheese patty and drinking a Mountain Dew.
I remember the day.
Great night. So yeah, we're talking about the
Why am I hungry?
The infamous. He just had half a pizza.
4 slices of pizza and 2 crusts.
And 2 crusts. Why'd you say? Oh, Sam don't eat crust.
It's not me hungry,
It's the weed. Hungry. Yeah, munches is a beast.
Hate that shit. Like physically, like I feel like a baby. If you touch my stomach, it's tough.
But your appetite's open.
My body's like, yo, nah. We could have eat a big chocolate bar. Where are we gonna get it from?
Yeah.
I want to buy that 10-pound Toblerone.
Huh?
Toblerone makes a 10-pound jumbo bar.
You can fuck it up in one go.
No. I wish.
Bob.
I'd eat a triangle a day.
Bob, you'd shell that whole thing down in
I'd eat a pound of chocolate every day. And just be massive. Oh man, I'd love that.
Diabetes would have run away with your forehead, bad man. Man, they would have come for your foot.
Here for a good time, not a long time.
You know,
take my foot, just take me, bro. God.
Yo, you know how like we know diabetes is like diabetes runs in my family, and I'm overweight. There are a lot of...
You're not overweight, Martin.
Fuck off.
Don't let them lie to you.
Fuck off.
They're fat phobic.
There are a lot of like different things that can happen from like diabetes that are negative, right? I know most of them, I've heard most of them are cool.
Are you going to tell me the positives of diabetes?
No, mentally say, yo, if it, say the list is 10, you know, dog. 9 of them when I hear and they're all bad. It's like, all right, yeah, I should work on that one day. When the man them say might lose your foot, lead with that. Lead with that. Lose what? Water drink, brother.
Tell me I might lose
sugar,
a foot. Like,
sugar,
nigga, I'm cutting the sugar out of my diet right now.
what? Brother, lead with that.
I know that, dog.
All right, lead with that, guys.
The best way to get any man in the world for uptake anything, I tell him, say the problem, kill him out. Man, soon as the news come out, say COVID kill you out, man out there take vaccine like nothing.
I think that was brilliant propaganda the man them did run. Because we know for a fact, man will sit down and like dead. Like literally dead and don't want to go to
Do
the
you know
doctor.
the history of Viagra?
No. Was it for space or
It was
something like
invented as a cerebral palsy drug.
How?
And they realized that the cerebral palsy patients that they're giving the medicine to had raging hard-ons. So it's like, yo, fuck the cerebral palsy shit. This shit work for wood. Money in the wood thing. Just like that, Viagra was born.
Man said this shit work for wood.
Yeah. Dog, I say it to people all the while. Jamaica must have a problem with deadwood on a countrywide scale because every fucking thing in this country sells for wood.
I don't think it's an epidemic of deadwood. I think it's just clever marketing because we know that
Our man don't believe in themselves.
no, our man super duper extra dextra.
Them want to beat up
Value
the
them
pum-pum.
would up, beat up, bruise up the pussy jaw, beat up pum pum, stab out the belly. The man them need vitality,
About the meat under the
and
sheet.
they find value in their sexual vitality. You see me? So kind of like how
Mandingos.
I personally think is a bit of leftover slave culture where like you used to have breeding culture. We'd have a stud for worker and just breed all these people, and then the more people in breed, the more valuable him is, the more self-worth or whatever is given, I guess, would be in that point. I think this whole get a picnic, have 1,000 girl
Because-
is leftover slave shit.
Look at it this way. You know, like the ancient Greek statues, all of the men have really tiny peens.
You know what?
Because they said that big peens make you aggressive and small peens make you smart.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I guess
I think whoever made that up just had a little peen. Sorry, bro.
most likely.
Propaganda.
Most likely.
Whoever made that up had a real tiny peen.
But who did the Greeks fight against?
Barbarian.
North Africans.
With the big dicks. With the big dicks.
Saw them swanging.
You know, it's one of my favorite, like, old-timey quotes, like, not Greek, but, you know, old-age quotes, is when the European man, them did roll up on Shaka Zulu, and they were trying to convert them to Christianity. And the man, them said, if you don't convert to Christianity, you'll burn in hellfire. I was like, around here, we eat fire. Fuck off, white man. Moron should have that energy. That was one of my favorite quotes. That definitely is like, yo, around here we eat
I like
fire.
the one that's like, all right, if you didn't tell me about Jesus, I wouldn't have gone to hell, right? Because I wouldn't have known about this whole Jesus thing.
Is that how that works?
Can you be condemned to hell for ignorance?
Babies go to hell if they die like right after they're born.
Really?
Who are you? That's why you christen a
Because they're
baby.
born with original sin.
Yeah, that's why you christen a baby.
But you know whose fault original sin is?
Woman.
See all them thing there? All of them born. All of them. I'm kidding.
Yo, you know how you
I'm
can
kidding
tell?
because the first person ever created
Was that youth?
was Lilith, which was a woman. And God said to Lilith, yo,
Bow down to Adam.
Adam there and you got for like do and say, and Lilith was like, what the fuck? Why? We were created as equals. And God said, yeah, but I said so. And it was like, nah, fuck this and dip. And then God was like, all right, cool.
Now
cool,
God did
cool,
cast
cool.
her out. God did cast her because she wouldn't kneel.
Oh, like, yeah, I gotta do it? No? All right, dip.
Mm.
All right, and then it's like, yo, Adam, and say, yo, you lonely? Yeah, dog.
Man, them rib ya.
And say, all right. Give me a ribs. And I say, what? Give me a breast and rib. So make a woman from the rib so that she is made from you. So she is always a part of you. So she's dependent on you. Therefore, she has to follow your commands.
You know,
She can't give man no tough chat.
you can tell. Apart from that,
Is a man right that in the dog?
I was gonna say, you know, you can tell
No
apart from
woman
even
sit down and write
that is a man write the Bible, like a literal, not man as in human, but a male wrote the Bible.
Male human being of the species.
Eve's punishment, other than being cast out,
You be Lilith.
no, Eve. Eve's punishment, after being cast out, Adam,
after
eating the apple. One of her punishments was painful menses for 7 days
A period.
and painful childbirth, and that is one of the atonements all women must face because of what Eve did. I don't like using the term gaslighting, but I don't know how to tell. That's a masterclass.
Biblical gaslighting.
That is biblical brilliance of gaslighting right there, dog. You did this, and because you did this, every woman for the rest of the entirety, one of them are gonna pain. And guess what? Food the fault. You can tell me anything but a man right there?
You know what's one of my favorite parts?
And I'm team like people, but Jesus
One of my
Christ.
favorite
dog.
parts of the Bible that people always gloss over that I really like is the incest. Like I love how people just kindly, just nicely just
Don't just drop the word incest like that.
who Cain and Abel was fucking?
Them sister.
Their mother. What other woman were there?
Oh yeah, hold on. So he was talking about Cain and Abel. Sorry guys, one sec. There we go. Speaking about Cain and Abel, you know, like how you'll have stories like Supernatural and those shows that like remix biblical stuff. I think that show remix a Cain and Abel story.
I don't remember how that
So sick. Alright, Cain was a good one. Abel was following Lucifer. And Cain made a deal with Lucifer, like I'll take him place, whatever. But just when him dead, make him go to heaven, please. And then that's why I did kill him. And then in killing him, he became like the first demon, in a sense, apart from Lilith or whatever. I really did like Supernatural up until season 5. Everything after
the Leviathans.
everything after season 5, because they were supposed to end at season 5, but then money. Everything after season 5 gets muddy, but 1 through season 5, brilliant
Fire.
show. You should watch that shit. Fire.
Crossroads Demon still creep me out though. So the Crossroads Demon still creeps me out.
With the red eyes?
The yellow eyes.
No, the Crossroads had the red eyes. The yellow eyes was one demon that was like feeding the babies his blood and shit, preparing vessels. Yeah.
If you say so, you remember?
Yeah, I remember that show heavy. The yellow eyed demon is the one that was feeding Sam like blood as a baby. He was doing that to a bag of different babies. Like basically, one of them was supposed to be a vessel.
What? I hate the way that they kept burning people on the ceiling though.
No, it was just Sam's women that burnt on the ceiling.
Yeah, like
him mother
all of his
and him girlfriend.
Like,
it was
yo, what the
just
fuck?
Sam's woman them that would be on the ceiling, cut through the middle, and then like fire would engulf them from the ceiling.
Like what must do?
The ball.
Yeah, like what must do at that point now? This
Ballers.
bitch is stuck to the ceiling with magic and on fire.
It's ball. That's really all you can do after that, but man, like I don't know. There are a couple actually.
Poor Sam.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the most underrated thing in the supernatural universe, salt. Duppy about you, man. Them put salt on something and stop the duppy. Demons won't come inside. Salt the windows. Them can't come through the windows. Salt is the most underrated. The man them they put salt into a shotgun at one point in time and shot people with it.
And my theory on that is that before they could salt food, niggas would eat a lot of rotten food that would kill niggas. Them start salting the food, niggas start eating the salty food and not dying from the salty food.
And the salt run
The
duppy.
salt kill the demons in the food. Boom blast. I don't know if that's true. That's just a theory I literally just came up with a while ago. Like there's a switch that somebody flipped that hasn't been flipped in a long time.
At least for you, that's the flip that switches. For me, the flip that switch was just like
Your switch flip on button. You know that.
It made so much sense.
You know that.
It made so much sense.
I don't care how much sense it made.
It
It was
made,
uncalled for in the moment. Like, man, like I wish I wish my life was a reality show for moments like that, so I could just go back and just look at that.
That was some funny shit. Because it's like, in the man walk,
Man just go, oh shit.
Man say,
Bottoms can't eat. So what? Oh shit. I remember that. Like, I look at Martin and said, and I turn around and I go, fuck, you're right.
Oh, a bit.
Man, I hate shit like that.
Man, a bit of clarity, and you're just like, I wish I never knew that.
Yeah.
I wish I never realized that.
Man.
Like, damn it. It's like when you find out what I put in the hot dog, and you're like, God.
It's like, I just can't.
damn it,
There's certain
dog.
things you wish you didn't know, so that you can just enjoy them with this childlike wonder again. Like
And just pretend.
kids know so little about things that they can just enjoy everything without fear. Like, I remember wanting to grow up as a kid because I wanted to drive.
I was so dumb.
I never know about like buying a vehicle, putting gas in the vehicle, insuring the vehicle, registering the vehicle, paying for fitness.
When Mackenzie reaches the age and I eventually have kids and them reach the age, like, they want to grow up, they want to be an adult. I'm not even going to tell them what my parents used to tell me, and adults used to be like, no, enjoy being a child, you're going to miss it when it's gone. I'm not going to say none of that. I'm going to look on them and go, find a work.
That shit expensive.
It's expensive. So, Prina,
If you start work from now, you're good.
you'll
But
have the
Dad,
work.
I'm 7.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't care. You'll have the work experience I'm looking for by that time. I promise you.
when people are looking for 5 years experience fresh out of high school, what are you doing?
Slacking, bitch. You slacking, little nigga.
What are those creatures on the floor? Are they dust bunnies? Or are they little flies?
No, dust bunnies don't actually hop, Bob.
The fuck for now?
Are you on a bit of Lucy in the Sky with diamonds?
I wish. Man, those are the days before having a child when I could do recreational drugs.
I did that 2 weeks ago when we were at the spot. It was pretty dope. It was pretty fun. We timed that out wrong though.
I still have 3 little packs of shroomies from like 3 years ago now.
Are they still good?
I don't know.
Do shrooms go bad?
Well, mine, they were well dried out.
Microdose.
My brethren sent them to me through the mail.
It's really interesting, like,
Inside of a DVD case.
allegedly.
Allegedly, my friend sent me those things through the mail.
Allegedly. It's really interesting
From Canada.
what is not illegal, and because they aren't illegal, how easily you can just like literally send them through normal like channels and it's no problem.
I mean, you could dip an entire book in LSD and send the book.
You can't actually train even like a bloodhound or something like that to smell it because it's colorless and smellless. Like you literally could soak a book in LSD and then just send it. Nobody going to know
Send it, go shit me.
It don't show up any different.
thing.
It not affected by any other stuff. It just keep it in a dark place. And if you package something it in a dark place, you're good to Gucci. That's pretty cool. You know how I'd want to try taking it though? Apart from regular tabs, I've seen them like put drops on sugar cubes. I want to try that.
And they eat the sugar cube.
Because it's drops on sugar cubes, you can directly control the strength.
LSD in the eyes.
No dog. No
That
dog.
shit look crazy.
Keep that. Keep that. No.
Just
No, thank you. Just put some drops in my orange juice and I'll drink that. No, thank you. I'm not dropping anything in my eyes, bad man. What's with people in the eyes?
Just imagine how,
No.
man.
Did you know that?
I wish life had like save files. So like I'd save here, I'd open a new game in another save file,
and then just rags that one.
I'd take a massive dose of LSD and see what it's like, and then like if I dead, I just like close that file and go back to this one and come back here.
What was that show? Altered Carbon. You could do stuff kind of like that. Like bodies were sleeves. Consciousness was in the stack in the back of people's necks. So essentially, if you had enough money and you were really rich, you could just rags this sleeve out and then just into another one and then just keep it moving, keep it Gucci. The level of depravity that humans can do and would do if this physical thing, I could literally just rags all the pleasure centers of it, get everything I want out of it, completely deteriorate the body, and then just pop out into a fresh body. the level of depravity people would reach.
Piles of dead bodies all over.
That's one of the
Wasn't
levels
it
of the
surrogates.
hold on. That's one of the levels of depravity that the man them did reach. Where it was like when up in the clothes or whatever, at that sex club, they were basically like fucking and murdering people like during the sex, or like that was the greatest pleasure people could get or whatever, like fulfilling violent impulse and pleasure with all these drugs and whatever. That's exactly what would happen. No, please don't let us ever get there.
I don't know. I tell you, we're going to self-limit soon, unfortunately.
It's like Yu Yu Hakusho, you know the show, one of the goats. Chapter Black, Chapter Black Saga, Sensui, the villain, he's like a paragon of good, and then he's
Sensui,
yeah, Shinobu Sensui. He's like a paragon of good, right? Like true, like lawful.
he's
Good.
okay.
He's lawful good, and then he goes to, I don't remember what, but basically he interrupts like a festival called the Festival of Human Vices, and he sees a tape called the Chapter Black tape. It's never described what's on the Chapter Black tape, but whatever he sees was so horrific and evil, and just the depths and depravity of humanity that it broke his mind, and he went straight opposite side of what. I know there's not. Is there lawful evil?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, so he went straight lawful evil. He went from lawful good, whatever
Sure, it's not chaotic evil.
No. He had a plan, and his plan was humans are filthy, disgusting creatures. I'm going to set all the demons free.
Omni-Man.
I'm going to set all the demons free from demon world, so there's no barrier between demon world and human world. And let's just let all of them fuck each other up, because you're all horrible people.
Like Omni-Man.
No, Omni-Man is an alien.
No, in terms of he doesn't care for.
Oh yeah. He don't care for people for shit. Omni-Man don't care for people, like, because he view them as lesser.
Animals. Yeah.
Shinobu knows he's a human, but he treat every other human as a disgusting beast. Like, he hate people because of whatever he saw on that tape. And I saw that when I was like 14, 15, and I'm 28 now. And I won't lie, when I think about it, I still try to think of what the fuck could be on that tape. And I can't, like, of course he come up with stuff, but obviously something worse, because he was a demon hunter. So he's seen evil and shit. And whatever was on it broke that man's brain so bad, he developed 7 personalities to handle the stress and went completely dark.
7 personalities.
One of which is a chick. What?
So that's how you handle stress? You create multiple personalities? I haven't tried that one. I think maybe I should.
That's what he did. His brain broke, and he made personalities to like.
I could use a Patricia and a Hedwig.
One of his personalities he'll draw off, and like he gotta do some real like downright like kill
Grammy
kid
thinks it's the woman.
like kill kid shit. No, the woman's the kind sweet one. I think the one's called Kazuya or some shit. Like you draw for him when like you gotta kill puppies and kids and shit. And then like the original version of him is just pure. You know, like in order to not lose his purity, he like segmented all of the darkness into these other personalities or whatever. That was a pretty interesting character. I just want to know what's on that
he's still good. His main character is still good,
doing horrific things. So him pure.
He has assigned the horrific things to the other personalities.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have to take responsibility.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's how split personalities work anyway.
Yeah, exactly. That's how him deal with all the fuckery, all the shit him doing.
He's like, I'm human and humans can do this, but I don't want to take responsibility for my kind being able to do this.
So just
split off and
let them deal with it. It's a pretty interesting. This is one of the reasons Yu Yu Hakusho is one of the goats.
So
man.
yo, you saw that a Chinese rocket is going to fall on Earth?
You never hear me ask you earlier if I got dead.
No, like it's guys.
I saw it and I didn't pay attention.
Physics, knowledge, geography. It says it can only hit between 41 degrees north and south, right? Or something like that. The picture on the internet shows one side of the planet that is mostly land. It doesn't show the other side of the planet that is mostly water. So there's like maybe a call it a 80%, 70% chance it will hit water, and like a 30% chance it will hit land.
Why was it launched though? Like I saw it and I scrolled
It was a part of a rocket.
That is
It's a booster on a rocket. I don't know.
Oh, is that the afterburner boosters?
Something like that. I don't know if it's that it lost communication, they didn't do a proper range.
So it's not a boom bomb. It's just like it going.
Yeah, it's debris.
Man, I mean.
No, but come on, something falling from space and hitting your house when you fuck your shit up.
Yeah, but
at the same time, it's
your shit up. It's not gonna irradiate land for the rest of
no. And it's gonna burn up. But my thing is that it must burn up coming through the atmosphere. Most of it.
You'd hope.
Most of it will. Thank God for that atmosphere and shit.
Wow, you know what this is? This is it. I know for a fact it will not affect me. So you'll be alright, kid. That's exactly where my mind is. Like I realized a while ago because I was thinking that if it fell on like a house, I'd be real fucked up.
So it's not my house.
It's not gonna be my house. It's like, all right, I got some other shit to do. Like, wow, people ain't shit.
It be your own self sometimes.
It be your own self.
It be your own
self sometimes. Niggas ain't shit. Wow, that's crazy. All right, let me put on empathy. No, I don't want to put on empathy mode for that. There are way too many other things empathy mode gets consumed with. Like, you know what? I was scrolling through Twitter earlier today and I saw a picture of a little girl, like a kid, student picture. She posing with her photo, with her awards, and I was like, oh, what a cool kid. You know, she looked, oh, what a cool kid. And then the caption above it was like, missing since da-da-da. And I went, why'd I read the fucking caption, man? Mm-hmm. I just thought it was somebody like posting their like little sister, like, Mama, look what my little sister do. I was like, what a cool kid. Nah, missing every day. Some other kid is missing. Some horrible shit has happened to some other underage person.
I don't
know. I wish. Let me not say I wish, but it would be really cool if I responded to the rocket thing a while ago. Is how my heart would respond to those things, but every single one of them hurt me, you know.
It wouldn't be cool.
A smuddy picnic that.
It would have cold.
A smuddy picnic that dog. A smuddy like.
It's like alright. It's like when we play Grand Theft Auto. We say it as a joke, but think about it. Every time we make a police officer,
it's fatherless home.
Right, and like things like that. Like is a game we're playing and it's not real life, but I will have that thought. So when it does happen in real life, I go bumbleclot. Fatherless home, like,
yep.
What the fuck? What them going to know?
Yep. Fatherless home, motherless home. But, alright.
It's like when you see
hold on.
Big accidents on the road, I'm just like,
oh, fuck. Yeah, dog. This ain't some fuck up though, right? All death sucks. All death hurts. I'm not putting any of them on like pedestals or hierarchies. But yes, I am a bit. Kids supposed to bury them parents. It has to be a hard thing to bury your child, and it's not like your child died of a disease or something. Your child died because some fucking dirty, wayward, broad-back man see a picnic, did horrible, unspeakable things to your child, killed them, and dumped them. That had to live with that and not just go off is amazing.
And every day the church want to talk about Batman, and them not talk about the people that want to kill off the picnic them.
People that want to kill off the picnic them, the very congregation members who have sex off the liquor picnic them, all them something. Church have strength for who them have strength for, bad man. Church.
It's crazy, man. Like I don't.
Pastor go look at work.
I don't get it. How small of a person are you that you have to prey upon the literal weakest and most indefensible members of society?
We say it all the time.
You want to go to badness? Go try rob a man.
We say it all the time, you know, like me and you when we're talking back and forth, because this is an honest thing that like young men we have to deal with, because I think when you get to about like 35 and up and your earning potential, like you start making like actual man money or whatever, you society values you, whatever. But for young men our age, we are the most like on nobody really business about you, because picnic and woman have intrinsic value. You have to figure out what you're worth by how much you can make.
A man who cannot produce is worth zero.
But even in saying that, we both agree picnic have intrinsic value. That is the future. If nothing else,
is potential energy.
Yeah. If nothing else,
potential energy.
A child is potential. You see a picnic and then just like do some horrible shit to like that. I don't believe in God like the Jesuses and but you know,
God Augustine.
something have to be there. But I have to believe that there's like some karmic justice have something there. Something
Every man and woman who pray upon pitney, I hope on a dead slow and wicked.
bad. Like how up on the dead. Bad, brother.
Bad.
Like
Bad.
like I don't even want to go into the thoughts yet because you shouldn't put those thoughts in your mind of like how you would want something bad to happen to somebody else. But brother, I got some ideas, son.
Let me tell you something else. I used to read stories like that before having a child myself. And obviously I'd be like, Jano, that fuck up. But eventually, I just move on. A lot of the news is fucked up. Niggas is getting bombed, niggas is getting stabbed, niggas is getting shot.
Yep.
So if you let yourself get emotionally invested in every article,
Nah, you get tired.
Exactly. So, but ever since having a kid, I'm just like, yo, what the fuck?
If not to pick me.
I see school shootings in America. I go, yo, I get up that morning, made lunch for my kid, got them ready for school, drop them off,
Go to work.
and I get a call frantic from my partner.
That somebody shot up the
Turn
school.
on the news. There's a shooting at the school. What?
How you,
And my kid never comes home.
dog?
What?
Dog.
What I must do? I go kill everything. Anything will survive that day. Man, like,
Is this?
my mind going to shatter.
It amazes me that there are less violent reactions. Because Bob, me know in my heart say, yo, alright, let's say I send my picnic to school, there's a mass shooting, my picnic dead, and the shooter was
Captured by the police.
he just fuck captured by the police.
Wanna try to lock me up to the pussy dead.
Fuck captured by the police. The shooter was say like Tom's
There's a Tom.
Tom I catch the smoke. Tom wife I catch the smoke. Tom other picnic them I catch the smoke.
Tom is fucking mortal, man.
Tom dog I catch the smoke too.
Tom
Brother,
is fucking
it's
mortal,
amazing to me that people are them
dog.
clearly stronger than me. Because especially in like a situation like that, right? Me send my
didn't
picnic
know.
to school.
What the fuck you mean you didn't know? Motherfucker never left his room.
I don't care if you didn't know or not. Alright? My picnic
All he
needed
did was
nothing
buy
to
gun
your
magazines.
picnic. My
What did you think
picnic
he was
needed
doing?
nothing to your picnic. Your picnic vex and shoot. My picnic, guess what? Me vex. I mean I don't know. Bruh, everybody.
So that's what I'm saying, like seeing things like that, ever since having a kid of my own, I can put myself in that perspective. Like, here's a really bad analogy, but it's true. Why I can't watch lesbian porn, I can't put myself in it.
I get what you mean. Same here.
Just like that.
Same
I was
here.
never able to put myself in such a grief situation
Yeah.
until I guess I had a way to relate to it. So now I see shit like that happen, I'm just like, yo, Jano, what if that was my picnic? I would have been in shambles.
I'd have been in shambles, and then after I done in shambles, if a Tom pick me do it, Tom. What's up, guys? Mackenzie came running out of the room because she wanted to play, and we've been potting for long enough. How dare we take up her perfect playroom, right? So let me just wrap up the podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the podcast. Don't know, shout out to Boom Draw Physics. Intro song, outro song, prismatic verse for that intro sequence. I keep saying California. YouTubeRight.com, promo code BAM10, 10% off anything you have ordered. And if you like the music that you hear in the vlogs and stuff, you can use my link below to get 1 month free at Epidemic Sound and play with it. Download all the music you want to download, and then you don't even have to do the second month. So, dropping bombs on your moms, fuck car alarms.